Greetings everyone, welcome back to Dawn and Dreams. It is Priestess of the African River Eagle, aka Ms.Z on this channel. If you would, please make sure that you like and subscribe if this reading resonates with you. If you would like to book a reading with me, please go to dawnanddreams.com. That link will be in the description box. Also, you can purchase courses on the website. If you would like to send a donation, if this reading resonates with you, if you would like to send a donation, anything is appreciated. That will also be in the description box. And also check the shop for updates and products, okay? All right, so this is going to be a reading about changes that you're going to experience with this lunar eclipse that just passed and the solar eclipse that is coming, okay? And I felt like, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but that's the red cardinal. I felt like coming outside to do this reading because nature really tells us things when changes are coming, especially astrology wise and things like that. It's good to go by the book, but it's also good to go with our intuition and the messages that we receive. So that's what we're doing today. So I'm going to give you guys the oracle from spirit as far as what changes that you're going to see with these eclipses. So let's pick piles. I got feathers today. I wasn't going to bring no feathers out here, but you know, I want to make it easy. So this is pile 1, and I will be bending the camera down. We're going to be throwing some shells. Pile 1, excuse me, pile 2, pile 3, and let me do that one more time. Pile 1 is the African river eagle, also known as the African fish eagle, immature eagle feather. Pile 2 is the African raven feather. So this is an eagle, raven, and the third one is a hawk. This is also African hawk. So pick whichever 3 resonates with you, 1, 2, or 3, and let's get started. All right, so for my pile 1, I hope that you guys can hear me. Keep in mind that I am outside. With you picking this this eagle feather, it tells me, you know, the changes that you're looking for are for you to be recognized. And Spirit says that you have to fight to be recognized. It is a fight for your destiny. It is a fight for things that you are desiring. So always keep that in mind. It's never going to just be given to you. Everything that you desire, especially the things that you want the most, are things that you have to work for. Hold on, this plane coming by. Now, Spirit does talk about drastic changes coming for you. For those of you who do know, like a tarot cards, if you know the Tower card, it represents everything just kind of coming down at once, and I feel like that's going to happen for you, but it's also going to help you make a breakthrough, and it still resonates with the eagle spirit. You're going to make a breakthrough. I feel like you're going to come out on top as well with these new changes that are being made. So Spirit is really putting you in some of the most drastic situations, but it's going to bring out a warrior, a champion, a survivor, someone who can take it to the next level. So you're going to be going to the next level in some of your careers. You're going to be going to the next level as far as just your life in general. Some of you, I see you separating from somebody toxic. It could be a friend, it could be a lover, but this is also going to help you see yourself as an individual, help you to realize your own power and what you need next in your journey. So for this pile, a lot of changes are coming towards a new journey for you with these eclipses. It's going to show you true colors, who you truly are. It's going to show you that also everything that you do is for a reason. Okay, so let's go into the shells. It's cold out here. That's why I'm all bundled up. It's cold. Spirit says with the lunar eclipse, Spirit talks about, and it's still going in the spirit of change. That's interesting. Even in the oracles, they're talking about the spirit of change, but they're also talking about you making drastic changes, you doing a lot of things, you know, giving ultimatums. I also see what I'm going to describe as a lot of you taking risks that you haven't took before. A lot of you are going to be doing things to grab attention and get attention, but this is for your own benefit when it comes to career goals. And sometimes it can be in a toxic way too if you are trying to, so just keep that in mind, because you may be like, hey, you're either going to give me what I want or I'm going to leave. So there's going to be a lot of ultimatums on the table. This could even be with a job, and it can also be with a lover. So if you are wanting to get to the next level, you're going to feel the energy of, I have to do something big. I have to get their attention. So again, it can go either way, but Spirit says, you know, it can also be for your benefit as well too. So that way you are actually trying to push for the things that you actually want at this time. And I want to go in with some of my favorite animal cards. I'll also be pulling from the big oracle as well. Always remember, hearing the birds is so healing. Okay. With this lunar eclipse, the changes that are going to be happening is you're really going to be going for what it is that you desire. I see changes to your foundation as well. Some of you are going to be focusing on making your environment bigger, getting to the next level. So some of you are going to be taking up courses and classes or strengthening something that you have been weak in. So if there's something that you want to get better at, that's also going to happen for you as well too. So let's again, Spirit feels like some of you are not pushing yourselves the way that you could push yourself. Okay, and for some of you this is spiritual too. Some of you are supposed to go on to be like a priest or a priestess, and you're not pushing yourself to be the very best that you could be, or give, you know, what you can actually offer. And for some of you, it may deal with, again, like your career goals and things of that nature. So Spirit's talking about, no, we're going to push you to do exactly what it is that you're supposed to do. So with this lunar eclipse, you're going to see a lot of things that, again, that are kind of like boom, bam, like just kind of popping out at you, where you have to address things, where you have to push yourself, where you have no choice. That's the energy I get with this, pal. You ain't got no choice. You either gonna, you know, rise up to the top or fall to the bottom. And so, you know, it may feel like you're hanging on by a string, but your rope is going to get stronger, you know, the more you climb up. So Spirit talks about, like, you're going to really have to push yourself in this pile, but it's going to help you in the long run. Spirit talks about in this pile being in alignment, and you're finally going to start listening to your ancestors and their advice. And it's funny because your life purpose, this lunar eclipse is going to bring changes with your life purpose as far as it pertains to some of you are supposed to be into the entertainment business, and then the red cardinal comes back. So yes, you are supposed to be seen, you're supposed to be noticed, and I see again you're going to have to go for that attention, whether you have anybody in the audience or not. You know, like a stand-up comedian, whether you have anybody in the audience or not, you're going to have to really go for it. Spirit wants to pull something deeper out of you that you continue to hide. Okay. All right, so let's look. I'm going to pull one more time for solar. And then I'm moving on. Gotta move on, child. All right. Ooh. So, okay, everything is going to line up one behind the other. Okay, and so everything is going to be in completion. There's completions of projects coming with this solar eclipse, so that's interesting, right? You're going to be bringing everything together, so a lot of things will be at a finishing point. If you have some things that you're starting now, by the time the solar eclipse passes, you will be starting to get to a point of finishing that. So that even relates to, like, if you have projects within, like, your the bird keeps speaking, like your home. I also hear like marriage too. If you're planning to get married and things like that, I feel like planning is going to be solidified. You may not already have things done, but it'll be solidified as to what you're doing. Okay. That's cool. All right. Next. Be mindful. For this pal, be mindful that things might be revealed to you as it pertains to a relationship. There could be somebody trying to split you. This is just a side message. Someone could be trying to split you two up. Also, there could be someone trying to split up a friendship. It could also be that as well. It's like someone's watching you and your success. They are by themselves. They feel like, they ain't got nothing going on, so they're taking it out on you and whatever you got and your connection. Someone wants to break up certain connections for you. It could even be, connections as far as like your journey. All right. Sorry, I'm getting distracted. Let me see. But Spirit says you are going to be blessed regardless. You have favor from the spirits. Even when someone's trying to hex you, you have favor from the spirits. But be aware that that's going to be revealed to you. Whoever's trying to send spiritual attacks by the solar eclipse, you should know some information about that too. I don't know. I don't know why that's coming up, but hey, there you go. All right, let's go to pile number 2. All right, so for pile number 2, here you go. You picked the raven. Spirit is saying with this feather that you chose, it's time for you to face your fears, okay? So with this lunar eclipse, just be aware that that could be coming to the surface, some of the things that you're afraid of or just taking care of or what you're procrastinating on. And maybe this associates with the black too. Like everything that's being hidden from you is going to kind of come to the surface so that you can address it and you can get past it. Some of you are healing from like some hurt that was done to you. And so all of those things, are going to arise and get real, put in your face, especially with the full moon. It's going to all kind of come to the surface so you can address it and you can get past it. There are things that are like a shadow for you that you haven't healed. Some of you haven't healed depression from, years and years and years. And Spirit wants you to stop holding grudges so that you can move forward on your journey. So it's going to be bringing things to the surface for you. Let's see what changes are going to happen with this lunar eclipse and solar eclipse too. So let's focus on lunar first. Spirit talks about not going down the same rabbit hole that you've been going down. They speak about people in this pile are very wise, very smart. There's not a lot Spirit has to always have to tell you because you kind of already know. So a lot of times people in this pile, you may know the reason for something, but you don't accept it. Okay, and so Spirit wants you to kind of like, I don't know a better way to say that, just accept things. Unfortunately, this pile, you tend to have to be the mature one in a lot of situations. It's going to force you to mature with certain things and certain things that you don't want to accept because, like I said, Spirit's just giving it to you like you already know. This pile already kind of knows, the answer and things like that. Yeah, they're not playing with this pile. I got the same oracle. That's interesting. This pile, the lunar eclipse is going to bring, like I said, just addressing the stuff that you know you need to do. Like, I'm sorry, this reading probably is going to be short for pile 2, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just means that you guys are very wise and you kind of already know exactly what it is that you're supposed to be focused on. Honestly, at any given time, it's just sometimes I think that you want to be a regular person and I don't know what word I'm looking for. Some of you guys don't want the responsibility of knowing, but you know. Kind of like an oracle, you know, you don't want the responsibility because when you know, you got to do better, right? You got to act better, you got to act right. When you don't know, you know, spirit will look over that, right? You know, but now you know exactly what it is that you need to do, as far as getting yourself together, things that you need to cut out of your life. Some of you are struggling and holding on again to the same stuff, and it's like spirit's like, you already know what you need to do. You're going to be giving up, some of you are going to be giving up certain things, certain eating habits, addictions, and things like that with this Lunar. Or it's going to be brought to the surface. I don't know if it'll all happen at once, but it's going to at least be brought to the surface that you need to start making changes in your life when it comes to your health, when it comes to a lot of different things. It's going to be brought, but you already know, okay? You already know. The doctor already told you. So it's like, you know, let's move on and see. Y'all have to forgive me because, you know, and I don't ask forgiveness too much. But a lot of times when I ask for certain things, spirit doesn't give me that. Like, I don't know how other readers be doing that, but like when I ask spirit for certain things, they just gonna tell me what it is. Like, it's not like I can just be like, hey, you know, tell me this. They're gonna say, well, that's not what I want to tell you. I'm gonna tell you what I need to tell you. This pal, I have to interrupt this reading to say, this pal, you have someone that is wanting to get rid of things in your life, your success. I see relationship issues and things of that nature. It could be someone that's just been, you know, gunning for some of your success and things that you have going on. It also can be multiple people for this pal. Spirit says you need to do a cleanse. You also may need to do some type of reversal energy with this. You need to be praying for yourself, okay? Because people are preying on your downfall, literally preying on you, okay? Because I see a lot of different issues coming up in a lot of different areas, and a lot of this is not just because, you know, I don't know, it's not just because it's just whatever. It's actually due to someone sending spiritual attacks to you. So in order for you to progress with these lunar and solar eclipse, you got to first fix what's going on right now. All right, so that's just what it is. And sorry, you guys know on my side, so it be construction workers and some more stuff. All right, let's see. To what changes are coming in with the lunar eclipse. More opportunities are going to come in to make money. You're also going to find, it's like you may feel left out in some areas, or you feel like you didn't, you know, weren't able to get your foot in certain places, and you actually will this time around. Like, let me give you an example. Let's say, for instance, you want to start up, you know, a brand or something like that, and it's already an oversaturated market, so you haven't seen where you can kind of get in, but spirit says that you will find a way, you know. So there's more money opportunities coming, and what you find, it's almost like you're going to find something that people didn't, you know, pay attention to. It kind of reminds me of back in the day, like ancient back in the day, where we found gold, or we found this new crystal or something like that. Like, you're going to find something or land on something that's actually going to be worth something. So keep that in mind. I see some research being done and you landing upon something that's going to be like a gold mine for you. So you should take advantage of that. For some of you, it could just be an inheritance. For others of you, it's going to be actually something you can put in your business, and it's going to really work for you. Okay. So something's going to be revealed with that as well too. That's going to bring good changes in your life financially, right? Let me do this one, and then we'll go on with a solar eclipse. Let's see. This is good though. So far with both pals with the solar eclipse, when it comes through, it's going to be like everything's going to be like complete, you know. So that's really, really good. I see you overcoming your fears. That was one of the things with this power. I see you overcoming your fears. I see you being more confident in yourself, ready to put yourself out there more, ready to tackle things more. It's not going to be like a big deal for you. Some of you are going to be ahead of the game in a lot of things when it comes to your money. You're not going to be behind. You're going to be on time with things, either ahead or on time with a lot of things. You're not going to let people intimidate you when it comes to certain things that you want to do. I don't see anything holding you back. Spirit of the lion. Yeah. And for some of you who are wanting children, you know, I don't know why, but there's a lot of fertility surrounding you. Fertility brings babies, but it also brings opportunities. So keep that in mind. Ooh, some of you are going to be taking up career paths spiritually. But even if you don't take up a career path in that, I see a lot of you being more in alignment with your spiritual practices. That's going to come into alignment for you with the solar eclipse. So this is interesting. People are going to be more jealous of you too once the solar eclipse hits, because you're going to be shining. You're going to be putting yourself out there. You're going to be doing what you're supposed to do, getting things together. People are going to be envious. So just keep that in mind, okay? But there is spiritual development coming for you. So there's initiations for some, spiritual developments for some. Some of you are going to be branching into your spiritual journey, but there's a lot of great things spiritually coming for this pal. Keep in mind, this pal does not need to hold on to heartache, heartbreak, all of those things, hurt. You need to try to let those things go, because I see that still coming with you all the way to the solar eclipse. You're going to have to release those things. All right. Or I don't want to say release it if you just got heartbroken, but at least get to a place of healing. Okay. All right. So let's go on to pal number 3. All right. So pal number 3, this is your pal. I feel like, and this is random, I know, it really is. I already said that in pile number 2, but I have to give the messages as they come. So this is only gonna, probably hit for a few of you, but that's okay. Join in where you need to. You've been lied to or something. There's something about somebody being lied to, or they feel like maybe people have stabbed you in the back, and I feel like that energy is going to reverse. So there's some type of karma that's going to come with this. Maybe it's because, again, maybe it's already in alignment with the lunar eclipse. But anyway, there's some type of karma that's coming back around. Are people not keeping their promises? So let's see what changes are going to come with this lunar eclipse for you. Many people are going to want to come back into your life, honestly. It could be friends, could be somebody that you might be on and off with, could be some people that you don't want to deal with no more. But there's going to be some people that are wanting to kind of collaborate with you. So keep that in mind. It's either going to be like a collaboration. So people are going to be trying to put like their energy to the side. Like, I had beef with you at first, but you know what? They're going to try to come at you like they're the more mature one in a way. And it could be that, or it could just be them, fronting, and they just want to get back cool with you. So that's the thing. So there's some people that you might have tried to separate from or put out of your life, but they will try to circle back around. Okay, so just be aware of that. Something that you have been waiting for is going to come to be or come to pass. Something that you have been waiting for will come to be or come to pass. Let's do the solar. You're going to start looking at things differently. Once the solar eclipse passes, you're going to start looking at people and things differently. I don't see you trying to make the same mistakes and go down the same rabbit hole. So I guess some of these people that might be trying to come back into your life, or, you know, trying to pop their heads up, I guess you're going to be like, you know what, I already learned my lesson with that. So you're going to probably try to move on with certain things. You're going to also turn down certain opportunities. Things that aren't worth your time, I see you turning it down, okay? Yeah, because you on a whole nother energy. Let's see. Spirit says, you know, your friends, a lot of your friends are also your enemies. A lot of your friends also compete with you. So, like I said, you are just going to be like, I ain't even going to take another chance on you. This feels a lot, very, very personal. I see spiritual development with this one as well. I see consistency in spiritual practices with this one. So you're going to be, and you know, spirituality doesn't just have to be us doing spiritual things. Sometimes it's just what's in alignment with our soul and our spirit. So you may say, okay, I'm not going back to people who take advantage of me. And, you know, that affects your soul. That affects you on a soul level. So I see you staying committed to the practices that you're putting yourself in. Rather it's staying away from toxic people, things of that nature, even if they try to come back. So I feel like you're going to be tested with these eclipses. So just be aware that there may be some people that try to come back into your world, into your life. There may be opportunities that may try to pop up again when they didn't try to give you a chance at first. Now they want to try to give you a chance because they see you popping. So it's like you are going to be like, no, I'm good. I'm better than that at this point in my life. I don't need that. You know, I don't have to do that for that amount of price. I'm worth more than that at this point. Okay. There are some people that are going to want you to teach them your ways. I don't know, the ways of the Jedi or something. Like there's something about you knowing a lot of things, and so people want to figure out what you know, how you know, your skill set. People are going to start seeing you as a teacher, okay, in some type of way. All right, so let's see what changes are going to come with the solar and the lunar. And we're closing out after this. The wind felt good. Okay. Ooh-wee. Yeah, I see you not even trying to fit in no more. So you are really going to recognize your power and your influence, okay? A lot of people have underestimated you. So I see you like coming out of the shadows and really into the light about your own effect on people and what you're capable of doing. There are a lot of fake people. A lot of fake people. So I see you kind of keeping your distance. Oh, that's cute. The chickadees are right above my head. I don't know if you guys heard that. Chickadee know its power. It may be small, but it's a fighter. And that's the message to you. It may be small. People may underestimate you, but you're a fighter and you're going to get the things that you deserve. You're going to succeed. Lots of wisdom coming to you. I really don't have much else to say. I see you showcasing a little bit more of your talents and who you are. I see your foundation being growing, you know, to a new level. I see protection around you. I see you receiving messages, so you need to pay attention to your dreams and your visions. There are messages for you. I see Spirit talking to you directly, so that's probably why you don't need this message. But I see Spirit talking to you directly. Let's see, what else? I told you, like, I don't have nothing else to say. I see you getting ahead. People didn't think that you would get ahead of them. Like, I see that happening too. Like, you know, and this is going to be long after these eclipses happen, but you're going to see these changes though. It feels like wherever you were pushed back, wherever you were held back, you're going to be ahead of people, and people are going to try to move in on your space. Yeah, I see that. You being left out. You feeling like you're not good enough. But all that's going to change. You're going to get the last laugh. Put that up there. All right, that's it. I don't got nothing else to study, y'all. All right, peace.